Baruch Hashem, we had this week, Chag Pesach, Yishtabach Shemo La'ad, Baruch Hashem, Chutz Loetz, 8 days Pesach. Today was Achon Shva Pesach, tomorrow is Isru Chag and Chutz Loetz. So we had 7 days Pesach, today was Isru Chag. Pashut Shmini, let me say one word. On Pashut Shmini, beginning of Pashut, talks about Shnei Bnei Aaron, which died from Eish Zorah, which you can't understand it. Mikroiva Kadesh, 2 children of Aaron, Kohen, Gedoyle Ador. In the middle of the Parsha talks about Yain v'Shech al Teisht. The Kohenim should be careful about everything. The end of the Parsha talks about what we are allowed to eat, what we are not allowed to eat. What is Negea to us? Of course we don't eat horse meat, and of course we don't eat donkey's meat. Of course we don't eat treifa. We are holy people, Baruch Hashem. But one thing we have to know, very important point, which is brought down in Rabbeinu Bachai, and it's brought down in Orach Chaim HaKodesh, the end of Pashut Shmini. We have to be very careful about eating worms, or fly, or an ant. We come to the summer. Baruch Hashem, we have fruit, citrus fruit, we have peaches, apricots, we have fruits which we eat in the summer. It could be, maybe, there's a worm inside. If someone eats a worm, even b'shoigeg, even by accidentally eats a worm, it's metamtem his mind. Each worm is 5 lavin. Namala, it's 5 lavin. Gemara brings down Mesech Makas. Dav Tet Zayin on the base. Whoever eats namala, it's 5 lavin. 1 lav is 39 malchus times 5, 195. You pump into him. Tuma. Am Yisrael, the holy nation. Chag Pesach. We Baruch Hashem. We dismissed ourselves from the goyim. We were holy. We ate matzah. Sivris Yitzrayim. Hallel. Kedusha. Tara. We were joined to the Melech. But how do we keep the Kedusha inside us? What do we eat? What do we eat exactly? Orach Chaim HaKodesh brings down, if someone eats a worm by accident, it still metamtem him. It makes his mind verdammt, satum. You talk to him about one thing, goes out of the other ear, doesn't know what you talk about. Even if someone takes his finger, puts him to the electricity, he's mechavan not to get electric shock. Does it help him? Doesn't help him. Pirush v'Rabbis, afilu b'shoigeg, shelo titkavnu lo ochlom, ava pikein, yishaksu et hanefesh, chas v'chelila. And Rabbeinu Bachai brings down on this week's Seder what we talk about the kol hasheretz, which goes on the ground. So Rabbeinu Bachai brings down, includes worms. If someone chas v'sholom eats a worm, then the worm is mashpi on the person. Elu amit yaldim beperoitz, ve'em atolaim, the worms of the dates, of the figs, of the lentils, of the peas, anything which a person eats. And there's worms there. Chas v'sholom, we have to be very careful to keep the Kedusha into us. We had Pesach, we had Hallel, we Baruch Hashem ate matzah, Chesed Hashem, from all the chasodim doilim, what our Kodesh Baruch Hu does to us and will do with us, but to keep the Kedusha in us, the main key is what we eat. Chas v'sholom, there shouldn't be any worms, ants, animals crawling. Comes to the summertime, it's hot weather. We have to be careful what we eat and how we eat it in order to keep the Kedusha into our mind, into our body, into our brain, into our heart. The Kedusha will help us to have a wonderful summer, a healthy summer, gesund, nachas, simcha and siyata d'shmaya, and we'll all be blessed, and we'll all be helped with all the Yeshuas and all the Bochas B'ezrat Hashem, and HaKadosh Baruch Hu will help us and give us Chaim Toivim Baruchim and siyata d'shmaya. So have a lovely Shabbos and a gebenchte Chodesh, and all the Bochas from Pesach will go with us all year round B'ezrat Hashem, and we'll be Zoche sein to be joined to the Melech, to be keep the Kedusha from Chag Pesach all year round with us B'ezrat Hashem. Not only we are Zoche to daven to Hashem, and we eat Baruch Hashem, but how do we eat? And what do we eat? And is what we eat we put in our mouth? It's Pesach, a person can eat the best hechsher in the world. But if there's chas v'sholem, a worm in the food, or something crawling on the outside, in the peel, anything, we have to be very careful in order to keep the Kedusha into us. It will just stay with us. We have a holy mind, and a gebenchte mind, and simchas, and nachas, and hatzlocha in every way. So have a lovely Shabbos. Kol tov.